Good morning from Dærtahytta. I slept in this hut last night with two other women. They were originally from Mexico, but they now live in Germany, and they left very early in the morning. And today I'll be having a day off, so I'll be staying here for another night so that I can wake up very early tomorrow because I have so many kilometers to do. These huts are amazing. Like, they have everything you need. They have like sofas, then they have a kitchen, they have, I don't know, bathrooms, beds, and it's just amazing. And they only cost for me 10 euros per night, so it's not that bad. Yay. So it's winding outside and you can hear and feel it. I'd say 20 to 30 meters per second. It's very hard to stand outside right now. And I really feel bad for those who started today and didn't take a rest day. Let's try something ridiculous. I'm gonna open the window. Small wind. This is insane. Wow. I washed my hair for the first time and I just wanted to show you my meals. This is one of my pre-cooked meals. It's huge on the plate, like unbelievable. It's alright, like it tastes alright, but thankfully this hut has salt so it will help me manage with my, I know this looks like a lot, but who cares? I'm charging my InReach in the sun right now. I might get it full today, which would be great. The floor is shaking right now. Every time I take out my camera, I just like, it's about to finish, like the wind. It comes in like sections, I'd say. So yeah, that's the weather for today. I hope it's better tomorrow. Whoa! I'm a little bored, I guess, because I'm just sitting around. I'm not used to this anymore. This plate is like not finishing right now. But I have to eat because otherwise I'm gonna be starving tomorrow. And I feel like I'm already eating a little too little. So, hey, so today I'm gonna eat until 6 non-stop, go to bed, wake up at 4, walk 24 kilometers. Boom, that's my plan. Got it. I'm going to show you around the hut. So here are the books. This is where you write your name and your address and all that, and then they're going to check this. Hey, that's me. So that everyone has paid. That's like the whatever guide. Then this is the visitor book. I love to read that. I'm gonna probably read some more. And then some, this is like all the guides and all the prices as well. It's very cheap. Like the Norwegian huts are very cheap compared to Swedish ones. The Swedish ones are 4.5 times more expensive around. Then we have the sofa, and I love the little things on the wall. I don't know, it just makes it more like a home. And I've really been putting on some fire today. Like, I had it at 26 degrees because I really wanted to dry my shoes, and they are pretty dry right now. Those are my shoe, what are they called? Shoe soles. And they look dead already after 3 days or so. And then there's the bedrooms on both sides. And then there's like a washing area where you can wash your hands. Yeah, and then from here you can see the bigger hut. You can fit 12 people there, maybe. And here you leave your envelope. And then from here you take a paper and you fill this out. This is like the payment. And if you want to pay in cash, you take one of these, write it down, and the prices again. And then that's like the box you put them in, and some instructions. I might actually show you outside. Some bathrooms actually have tile floors, which is nice. Good morning! I woke up at 4:30. I left a little past 5:30. I'm gonna have a long day today, but the weather is fantastic. I can't believe it. It's beautiful. I have to show you some of the views. So yesterday the wind blew apparently 36 meters per second at its best. And it had knocked over big cars and trucks and motorhomes, and no wonder the building was shaking where I was in. And then today is a completely different world. Like it's not windy at all. The sun is shining. It's like plus 10, 15 right now. Let's see if it changes. Also, one thing to add, I met this sweet German man yesterday night. And he said that he really loves to see young women like me walking on my own and challenging myself. But anyway, speaking of him, it's really sad that during hikes like this, you meet people, you get to know them for like an hour or two, and then the next day you're like, shit, I'm never gonna see these people again. And it's really just like letting go of like these amazing friendships, and they're so short, but they really give you so much energy. But I just wish I could spend more time with every single person I meet on this trail. It's incredible. It gives so much, and it makes you feel like you're not alone. Oh man. Yay! So today I'm supposed to walk 24 kilometers, which is the longest day until now. And it's actually day 5. And I've never done hikes longer than 5 days. So tomorrow will be a great day because I'll have done my longest hike by far then. But I'm 10th of a way to the finish line. I only have 45 days left. But time flies here, really. And I have to record this for myself. I really want to wake up as early as today more often, because this is just amazing. Like waking up at sunrise. Is there anything better? I know that not many people agree with me, but in here, it's one of the greatest things ever. Oh well, I'm really risking my life recording this video with lots of rocks on my way, but you gotta do it for the I was about to say for the views, but no, for the fam. All right, I think I'll have to finish here and try to find my markings of the trail. While walking in a swamp, I wanted to add that as I've thought while walking here, as people do, that people back home must be thinking that, hey, Ella's so strong, I think she can make this and like finish this whole thing. And then I'm here with reality, which I don't think people back home think about. But every step I take, I'm scared that I might break my ankle, or, you know, my knee might not hold me anymore. And then I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I have like 90 kilometers both ways to get back to like society. And it's like, the reality here is so much different than it is back at my loved ones. Just wanted to add that every step is, I really have to focus on every step to be able to do this. I'm not saying that I feel like I'm not going to be able to finish this. I should actually video like this so you can see the views. I feel like I'm able to finish this. But there are just like things that you keep on thinking about that might go wrong, that are only like, I'm only able to see those problems. But I guess it's better that way, because no one can do anything if something happens to me right here. So I'd rather stay silent and tell this to everyone later on, which probably will happen. So sorry about that. But this is life, what can you do? So just an update now. Today I've crossed 2 huge swamps. They were both around halfway up my calf. The first one I did was with my hiking boots, which was a terrible idea because now they're soaking wet again after drying them for 2 days. And then I just did my first like quite big river crossing, and it went alright, which I'm happy. But the only thing is that the water is like freezing, so I get really cold afterwards. But here I am putting my socks on. Good morning. Yesterday I walked to Dividalshytta. I walked for 24 kilometers for 13 hours, and I'm a little tired from that still. Today I'm supposed to walk 18. My pace is a little slower than usual, and it seems as if my small toenail is about to fall off soon. So I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do river crossings and swamp crossings with a bleeding toe, but I have to manage. It's a beautiful weather today. I'm in this forest part right now. It's like 20 degrees without the wind, and also tomorrow is supposed to be the same weather. So yay, it's a little too hot to hike right now, but it's gonna be colder soon, so I can't complain. I don't know if you can see that, but that cloud is coming towards me, and I think the visibility is going to be 0 after that. Alright. Hi! Welcome back to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Alright, so I had a great recovery day yesterday in Vuomahytta, and I met a Norwegian couple there, and they actually were there building the stua, the hut, when it was built. And they told me a lot of great things, new things, and they had 2 cute dogs, and I really want to go back there someday just to experience it again. It was the most beautiful hut I've been to yet so far. But that being said, I'm in a cloud and the visibility is going to be gone soon, and it just got cold, so I have to get moving. Put my jacket on and sitting on a rock. But my bag is leaning against me, so yeah, that's the visibility right now. So I'll put my jacket on and head forward. I saw many reindeers this morning, and they just run around me while walking too. And sometimes they get scared, but they're very beautiful.